Good morning everyone. So today I thought, before the kids destroy the house, even though not everything is perfect, it's like never perfect in our house because we do live here and have a lot of children, but I thought I would do a new house tour of all our furniture and stuff and how we set it up. A few people have asked. We haven't completed all the rooms because hey, I'm trying to stick to a budget and pay off a lot of debt, and but you know, slowly buy stuff as well. Like our desk, I'm currently in our room. I don't have a desk, so all my stuff is on the floor, and I haven't hung all the pictures and stuff. And some of the rooms, they're not perfect because, you know what, kids aren't perfect. If you're looking for a minimalist house, this is not it. So yes, so this, let's get on with our house tour. So this is our front door, and then you have this in the entryway. This is photos of our travels around Australia, which we don't have many at the moment. We actually have heaps, but I just put those ones up, my favourite, and then I'll expand over time. And on this side is our trip to the US, and if we go again I can expand like up and down. So I've already worked it out. And then we have the girls' room, which is actually a study. It has like see-through doors. We are going to talk to the landlord and see if we can put a film on them, but otherwise we'll just leave it. It doesn't bother them, we actually never close it. So yes, but then we just have their toys. I do want to get a couple of drawer sets in here, kind of like the girls' room, but purple. So push this along and then put them in there and move their clothes out of our room. This is Gracie's bed, Bonnie's bed, and toys that they've left here. Then we come down the hallway, we've got some random shelf that everyone dumps stuff on. Then we have our toys. Oh, I missed our room. Back here is our room. We have all the school uniforms, so they're ready. This is where my desk is going to go, so this is all desk and stuff to sort out. I just see there's games over there. I actually don't know what's in this corner. This is Christmas stuff, and a bed. Eric works from home 2 days a week. Actually, it's today, but he isn't here. These are all photos that need to go on the wall, which I haven't got command strips yet. Then we have our wardrobe, which it's a wardrobe. It has clothes and stuff we've, you know, stored up there, if you know what I mean. Then this is the schmozzle side, which I want to move all of this into drawers. They're kind of hanging, but I think once I get this out, it will be neater. Well, hopefully. And then I can put other stuff in there. And then we've just got our ensuite with toilet, basins. This is where we dry our clothes because there's a heat event there, so it blows on it during winter, and just our shower. Then we come out and go down to the girls' room now. There is a girl. And then we have Olivia, Nora, Gracie, not Gracie, Zoe and Bella's room. Almost going to kinder. And then this is toys, basically. I need to go through it and sort it all out. About 4 or 5 of the drawers don't have anything in them, or like one thing. This is Olivia's bed with all the clothes underneath. Barbie house. The 3 older girls have a shelf. That shelf over there is actually Olivia's, but it makes the room really tight if you put it in there. So I might move hers over to this wall. These are actually empty. I need to actually move them to the garage. This is Bella's desk, and yeah, same thing. We did think of pushing these together so they had more room, but I'm not sure. I might, because this actually ends up being a dump zone, and it frustrates me. I want to get a couple of chairs for here. This actually has a tub that goes underneath it, but I don't want any more, like, stuff that can spread in this room, because as you can see there's enough spreadable stuff. So that is that. This is Bella's. All of our kids love collecting Lego, so they basically do keep it. Nora's still at that age. This is Zoe's, and this is Nora's, but still at the age where keeping Lego together is challenging. Right, then we go out. That's just games and stuff. This is the toy zoo that I found. It actually holds a lot. They're on Amazon, so they're pretty cool. This is our modem and that stuff. This is our kitchen crap drawer, basically, because the kitchen actually is huge but has basically no storage, so it just ends up getting dumped on this, and I really need to neaten it up. Yes, I do, but you know, I also have 1,000 other things to do. That's books, and then I've got more stored platters and stuff over there, and I'm about to have a baby. Then just our kitchen. This is a bin in here, so it takes that whole cupboard away. This has a contraption because we use recycled water in this sink for something, I don't know. So it's all under there, so the whole shelf, that cupboard is basically full. These cupboards are just pots and pans, dishwasher, and then this is where our like plates, bowls and stuff go. Haven't quite cleaned up from breakfast. Then this is another section which just has cereal and the glassware underneath, and then bread and stuff sits on top, and then right at the top is where the single serve glassware is. This is Stephen's fridge because it didn't quite fit in his room. Well, it's kind of annoying in his room. The microwave sort of has nowhere to go in this house, because if you put it there then you basically have no bench. It's the only power point for like the air fry, microwave, the electric stoves, so we had to move it there and put a power cord. This is just all more kitchen storage, so it's all sorted. Hi! Hi! Lounge room, Harry, TV, my desk, which needs sorting. Crafty stuff on this end. This is Harry's room with Joel. So they're in the old enclosed patio. So there's just it's got stuff. We need to sort this out, don't we, Harry? Need more shelves. Well, and then they have the old couch.
And they dump stuff in here.
Yeah, they do dump stuff in here. Still, this is all your stuff. No, that's Joel's stuff.
No, that's fine.
That's yours. Rightio, we're going to move on. Yeah. And that's just the lounge room. A few people mentioned it was weird that we had the lounge in the dining area, but this is the lounge room. Oh, sorry. And this is quite a common thing in Australia to have the lounge dining kitchen. Then we go down here, and it seems really dark, but it is not. It is open. It's probably because I got the curtains closed. This is Lachlan and Tyler's room, and yes, here's a robot thing because we only have toddler bedding because I am not buying any more stuff. So that is Tyler's Lego collection, and he's an avid Pokemon collector. Their wardrobe is behind us. We got Lachlan's desk, Tyler's desk, and Lachlan didn't want the big bookcase. He was happy to have this. He's probably our only child that is not really into Lego. He hasn't had Lego in quite a while. So that is that. Pretty simple, normal teenager room. We come down the hallway. This is where I've got family photos starting to go. I haven't finished it. I just buy a pack every couple of weeks. That is a toilet. It's toileting. Just like that. There's a hook which I like. Hang a little potty toilet seat. Then the shower. And yep, that's a bathroom. I've got to fix. I don't know what happened when I washed the shower last time. The soap scum just seemed to stay in this one nook, even though anywho. It was already on there, so I'm trying to actually get it off, but I've got it off the sides but not that middle section. This is a laundry. It looks like it looks really messy at the moment because I haven't folded the clothes this morning, so that's my next job. But I just fold them there. This is clothes, towels, uniforms, white shirts or white clothes. On the floor is clothes if you need it washed, or I'm actually washing bedding today. And then these have been left for me to fold. But someone has obviously needed socks, so they've taken it off. That's supposed to be on there. Anyway, and then all of our linen is in here. You probably can't hear me from the dryer, so let's leave. And then we're nearly finished our in-house. This is Cooper's room. Cooper has a dodgy light switch, which I absolutely hate. Cooper's Lego collection, or some of it. Apparently he doesn't have it all there. Then he made this table, and Lachlan made the one next to his bed too. In woodwork. It's a thing they do in year 9. I don't know. I think it was year 9, maybe year 8. His new bed, desk. I think I want to get him some drawers or something for here, but then he has a whole wardrobe to himself. I don't know. So yes, might get him another shelf or something for more Lego. And then Stephen's room. We haven't done because he was in VCE, starting VCE. I've got to be careful because he actually has a school symbol just there. So his room hasn't really been done. He's got the girls' old bed, which he likes because it is princess bed. Yep. So, yes. But yeah, he is gonna do this once he's sort of finished, which is today. In the front of the house we also have this mud room, which is literally holding crap. This is stuff that I've put on, not this drill, but this is where our freezers sit, and that's where our car lives usually, but it's in the driveway today. But yes, that is that room as well. I just realised when I was editing that I didn't actually end the vlog. So, for everyone new, we've been here 3 months, I think, around that time. We really enjoy this house. It is near the kids' school. They can walk. It's got a great backyard. It has everything that we're looking for, bar from I wanted the same amount of room. I wanted one extra living room for toys. I didn't want toys in the room, but you know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, and I wanted a walk-in pantry, but who can afford that much food anyway, so with food prices. So it has worked out really well. We're in a great location and all that, so yeah, we've really enjoyed being at this house. We're hoping we can stay for a few years. We have started saving for our own house. We have to pay off the Mercedes to get a loan, and we have to have like 240,000. Well, at the moment it's just under 200,000, but by the time we save it, I'm adding an extra bit for the, you know, the increase in house prices and stuff like that. So I'll start chipping away at that. We're not planning on buying for about 3 to 5 years, if not longer. So what you're actually about 5 years. So yes, because it'll take us that long to save up that amount of money and pay off the Mercedes. So yes, so anyway, we will do that. No idea whether we will come up with that amount of money, but to get a loan, that is what we need. Houses in our area are currently just under $1 million, like really nice houses, like big houses, which I don't think I'll buy in 5 years because we'll start decreasing in children, if that makes sense. Anyway, living at home, and I don't know if I want to retire in a massive house. Anyway, we'll look at that then. But yes, so I'm gauging that they'll go up to 1.2 for like a basic house in our area. Hoping they stay for the next few years at similar prices, but you know, I highly doubt it. The government has just brought in a really low deposit, but it won't work for us, our broker said, because yeah, there's a long list, because we have our so many children assets that are dependents, that yeah, we really need the 20% to prove that we can service a loan exactly the amount that we pay rent, so it makes no sense. But anyway, that is what we are working towards. We also want to still continue holidays and do all of that, so I don't want to lose life, if that makes sense, just to save for a house. Anyway, so yes, that is our plan from now. I'm actually just starting to figure out our summer. Should have done it ages ago. We do have a holiday plan for next week. I know the dates of it. I don't want to say what dates we'll be away or where we'll be. So yes, so we have that next week, and then we have 2 more trips planned for other things, and possibly another kid-like event going away like next week. So anyway, kind of vague, but that is our plan at the moment. So yes, thanks for watching guys. Like, subscribe and comment below. Bye.